This is how you can make a working Minecraft dog and build a boat. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is place down 2 wood rods just like this. The entire dog's gonna be made out of plastic. Place a plastic block here, place another block here, and place a block here. Okay, so now we're just gonna be building pretty much to the dog, or the wolf if you want to call it a wolf. You're gonna set your scale to 0. You're gonna scale this one slightly bigger than this one. This is gonna be the head, alright? So just scale this one into itself and make this one a bit bigger. And this one a bit more bigger. And then down here too. We're going to make the head a little bit more kind of rectangular shape and a little bit smaller. You can place another block here, which is pretty much going to be the snout of the dog or the wolf, whatever you want to call it. You want to place it a little bit more centered, or scale it a little bit more centered. And it's going to be matching the bottom here, and just make it slightly shorter. Alright, so now we're going to work on the back here, which I think this has a little bit too long. It's going to be something like this. Alright, that should be better. And just scale this back into itself. Looks like a platypus. Okay, go like this. And then this one you're going to make it a little bit more smaller, since she doesn't have that big of a freaking body. And just scale it slightly outwards. And we're going to make this part a little bit bigger here. A little bit more down. The body should be a little bit longer. We're going to make the body slightly longer. Slightly longer. And this, we're going to extend a little bit more. It's all about little details when it comes to this. Since, I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's super detailed, since you should get the general shape of the doggo. And say you rotate to 15. Go like this. Scale it into itself. And just kind of attach it to the back of it, alright? This is going to be his little tail. And just go like this. And just, I'm going to rotate it using my trowel tool. And going to scale it into it. And it looks so weird, this little doggo, but hey, there we go. Alright, so now all you have to do is pretty much go up here. You're going to scale this slightly disconnected from this part, alright? So you're going to scale it just enough so it's not touching, because if it is touching, it's not going to work. Alright, so now grab a hinge. You're going to need 3 hinges. You're going to place 1 on top of here. You're going to place 2 on the sides of the doggo. 1 here, and then 1 here. Grab some more plastic. If you want, you can already make the ears of the doggo, which all you have to do is just pretty much make 2 little rectangular shapes. There we go. Alright, so now you're going to connect a plastic block here, 1 here, and then 1 here. And you want this plastic block to connect to this part, which is going to be the head. So you can easily make like sticks if you want, so they can just connect. The only important thing is that it connectos, right? So do that. Alright, perfect. So now we're going to make the legs down here, which for the legs, you can easily just make sticks again, like the little rectangular shapes. And just do that real quick. Make sure it doesn't connect to the body of the dog. Not completely, but you also don't want to like make it look so obvious it's not connected. You're going to use your trowel tool again. If you don't, you can easily just do them again and again and again. But if you do, you can easily just copy them. You can easily just go swish, since the thing is going to be more hit here. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. Just a little bit more. And you also want to make sure that it isn't touching this part, alright? Make sure it isn't touching. Okay, we're going to move it a little bit more just to adjust it. Okay, so now you just want to select this one and this one here. Make a copy of them. Move them to the side here. Alright, so now we're going to do the little part where the dog legs move. So for this, you're going to go here. You're going to scale this one down. You always have to remember when it comes to designing things, you can always mess around with the properties of these parts that connect to it, because the only thing that truly matters is that it connects, okay? So there you go. You don't need big bulky blocks when you're building stuff, especially since it will probably make things a lot more complicated. So you can easily just make things so much more better. You see, super simple and clean. And you can go here, do the same thing, same thing, same thing. And of course you can adjust it just to make it look a little bit more nicer. Okay, so now we're going to add some small details to the dog, which it's nothing too complicated. We're just going to make the nose, and I'm going to show you how to make the collar. So for the nose, it's a little square here and then a square on top. So just do something like this and then color it. Then place another block here, and just, I mean, with details and stuff, it doesn't have to be too complicated, since you can kind of get the whole picture once you see it built. So just and then boink. It's got a little racing stripe. Hold up. And swoop. There you go, you guys. Little iconic nose. And the good thing, of course, you can easily just use the copy tool with the eyes, since it's. I'm pretty sure people are gonna think I'm trying to sell them on the trial tool. They're gonna be like, "Do you get like a commission or something?" No, I just genuinely like enjoy it since it's so much faster. All right, one little block there, and then the magical tool, just copy. Oh, he looks like he's like. He looks like he's looking sideways. He's like, interesting. All right. Okay. I gotta make sure that the eyes are connected. I mean, make this one white and just scale it into itself. And now, of course, the best feature that's been added to our magical trowel tool. Switch. This is so cursed. I have fixed the doggo. And if you want to make your collar, it's super simple. All you have to do is just put a block here and just place it around here. And I'm going to color it red. Always color your things first. It makes things a lot easier. And red. There you go. And you just kind of want to place this one on top of the, I guess what would be his fur. Yeah, there we go. And you gave him his iconic collar. All right, so now you're going to color him gray. Alright, so now we're going to make the part where he's going to be able to follow you around looking like he's walking. You're going to place a block here. Grab a chair and place it, here. And then sit down. Grab a cake block. You actually don't need a cake for this. You can place a glued block, by the way. Just saying that. Delete this. Jump up. But this is just to keep my body there. Grab a glue block. Place it here. Going to grab some wood. Place it to the side of each one. Scale it into itself. Scale it into itself. And then with your trusty trowel tool, or you can scale it upwards, honestly. Just scale it upwards so it isn't touching the ground. Alright, and I'm going to turn this butter block invisible so I could see. Grab some more glue, and alright, it's connecting. So you're going to jump, place a glue block, jump, place a glue block, and you're going to place another wood block here. Two of them here. Delete this one. Scale this one a bit upwards into itself. Then grab another glue block, place it here. You can delete this chair. Now you want to grab some rope. Okay, so one part here, and then one end here. And then here, and then to this part here. And then the same thing for this side. So just do that. So pretty much the head movement of your character is going to affect the head movement of the wolf. And your legs are going to be its little moving mechanic. Make sure you save here. Select everything here. Turn off collision. Turn off anchor mode. Then you select everything here that doesn't need to be visible, like the hinges, the ropes, and any other exterior part. Delete the wooden rods. Select everything. Turn off anchor mode. And oh wait, the legs are a little weird. Okay. Okay, the legs are a bit funky, but I mean, hold on, if I can. Okay, you'd probably have to adjust the hinges. Actually, it's a lot more funnier like this. Actually, I think I made him a little bit too long. Look at this boy. He's a long boy. Oh my. Yeah, okay, so the legs are a little weird. It's probably just some adjusting with the hinges, lowering them down a little bit. But if I look, you can legit make him dance. Oh, his head moved. Oh my, this is a little bit cursed. Okay, like he can be like, oh, bro, your dog can do emotes. Your dog can break that. This is. Come on, doggo, let's go. Why are your legs moving so much? Let me show you the one I made. Okay, so here's my doggo. His legs still kind of stick out from this end, if you can notice clearly. And yeah, his body's a little bit shorter than the other one. But yeah, you got yourself a little Minecraft doggo, which of course, mine also break dances, by the way. Yeah. Oh, never mind, you didn't want to break dance. And hey, if you did enjoy this video and you did find it helpful, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, turning on post notifications. Peace out, everybody.